live stream. Okay, time is yours.
So who's starting, Mr. Belsink or Miss Chichi? Who wants to start? Are we starting with being silent today as well?
I think I would like to try the first.
Okay, don't be nervous. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just us. It's always us.
Okay, I would like to share screen.
So how long is the presentation, more or less?
I think 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to tell about the accident. I think I have made the PPT early, but suddenly there was virus to make my PPT is disappear, and I made it in last minutes. So sorry if I make a mistake or.
Oh, don't worry. It's all good.
Because yeah, it was accident. Okay, okay. Okay, I would like I would like to present about the nutrition in COVID-19, the pandemic. The first, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Chichi. You can call me with Chichi. I work at the clinical department, and I teach nutrition in the medicine faculty in Padang, West Sumatra. And today, in evening, I would like to share about the nutrition in COVID-19, the pandemic. Okay, I think we all know the COVID-19 or coronavirus was declared since almost 1 year ago, and all words busy with the and we always talk about this virus, and while the country countries are grappling with imminent dangers that the virus pose the humanity, there are few measures that individuals can take to fight this pandemic. And the COVID-19 outbreak, so we have to find how to boost our immune system as much as possible to against the COVID-19. Eating a diet high in immune boost is help to absorb nutrients more efficiently when they come from whole food, so like fruit and vegetable rather than processed food or supplement. If you want to be healthy, we have to try to eat the whole food like apple, broccoli, and another superfood is help to boost your immune system body. We know getting a variety of this food and nutrient in our diet is essential compared to focusing on just one or two large quantities. The more colorful you put, so we have to make on our plate is make colorful food, so it give many nutrient uh, such as like vitamin A, B, C, D, E, and another vitamin or mineral. And it's better nutrient is one you can take an active role in maintaining your health and wellness. During this COVID-19 time, it is crucial to maintain and balance nutritious diet for a strong immune system, because the healthy diet is give effect to our system immune and is help us to against the virus. In addition to testing, tracing, treatment, and vaccination is important too. And it's important for the public to keep their immune system strong, healthy by consuming a healthy and balanced diet. Consuming food according to their energy needs. Diet should encompass nutrient, carbohydrate, protein, fat, and micronutrient like vitamin and mineral. Hygiene standard like washing your hands frequently, especially if you have traveled by public transports, using an alcohol sanitizer in case you are traveling to disinfect your hand, wearing a mask, cover your nose and mouth, and avoiding touching your hand or mouth. There are also certain methods to improve your immunity, which are paramount at the junctures. Uh, in the COVID-19 pandemic, we should to improve our diet. The food you eat play a key aspect in determining your overall health and immunity. And we have to eat low carb diet as they will help control high blood sugar and pressure. A low carb diet will help slow down diabetes and focus on a protein rich diet to keep you in good shape. And also is if you regularly consume vegetable and fruit rich in beta carotene, ascorbic acid, and other essential vitamins. Certain food like mushroom, tomato, bell pepper, and green vegetable like broccoli, spinach are also good option to build resilience in the body against infection. Okay, we next to another about the some of these superfood are common ingredient in Indian dishes and snack. There are several the help in boosting immunity like garlic, basil leaf, and black cumin, certain seed and nut like sunflower seed, flax seed, pumpkin seed, and melon seed are excellent sources of protein and vitamin E. And important is we have don't compromise on sleep. Good snooze time falls. You have 7 or 8 hours is the best way to help your body immunity, and is help will leave you tired, it impair your brain activity. The lack of sleep will make our immunity is very low. And also we have to stay hydrated, drink up to 8 to 10 glasses of water every day to stay hydrated. Hydration will help flush out the toxin from the body and lower the chance of flu. Other alternative includes juice made on citrus fruit and coconut water to beat the heat. And also in the pandemic situation, don't skip on exercise. It's good to us to do the exercise routine and make it regularly. Even like exercise will go a long way in releasing the toxin for your body. And it's recommended to exercise for 30 to 50 minutes to have exercise at home. And also you can do that for 220 hours in weeks. So regular exercise improve your metabolism, which has a direct correlation with body immunity. And also don't forget you have to avoid smoking, alcohol, and other addictive substances. Certain habits like smoking, vaping, alcohol consumption, as substance abuse have a direct correlation between weakness, body defenses, and respiratory illnesses. And supplement and immunity boosting food like vitamin C is help you to treatment has been shown to improve symptom in the patient and is help prevent the common cold because it the powerful antioxidant and protect against damage induced by oxidative stress for severe infection, including sepsis and acute respiratory distress syndrome. And vitamin D is very famous in the COVID-19 pandemic. Uh, I think many years ago, people didn't care with the vitamin D because we live in the tropic season. So the Indonesian people think that we always get the vitamin D. In fact, in Indonesia, we have a lot the case that people have the low uh, vitamin D. So it's very dangerous because the vitamin D, uh, if you have the low vitamin D, is will affect it with your healthy. So you should get the enough vitamin D as supplement, have a mild protective effect again to respiratory tract infection. So we found a lot, and in 2 years, in 1 years, we have been struggling in the pandemic. We have a lot of fine cases. Many patients died, and we checked the serum vitamin D. They have very low vitamin D in the blood. So uh, which AO announced that vitamin D is very important for us to against COVID-19 pandemic. And zinc is a vital component to white blood corpuscles, which fight infection. Zinc deficiency often make one more susceptible to flu, cold, and other viral infection. It's advisable to take a zinc supplement, especially for adult people, because the zinc many years ago, the zinc just we used just for the digest a problem, but now we know that zinc can help to again the COVID-19. Elderberry is the superfood like berry group. Elderberry are full nutrient, including mineral like phosphorus, potassium, iron. But in Indonesia, it's so difficult to find elderberry, so you can replace with the strawberry. So you should drink a strawberry because uh, the the berries like strawberry is there is the superfood and they have high antioxidant the if you compare with the another food. While the battle against the COVID-19 pandemic is fought by our health care worker, we can do our bit by limiting our exposure to the virus by staying indoors, social distancing, eating healthy, hydrating, and following basic hygiene protocol. So I think this that's all. Thank you for attention.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Chichi.
Sorry, I
Awesome.
made mistake.
I'm
No,
awesome. My goodness.
that was great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
First of all, does anybody have any question for Miss Chichi about her presentation? Something you would like to ask about what she said? Something maybe you're curious about? Something you didn't understand? Any questions?
Probably they forget about the materials. Probably you can share Miss Chichi to this part so they
Oh
can
yeah,
ask. Yeah,
for sure.
because it's too many and they can't remember. Even me cannot remember
I
all.
I can ask you a couple of questions if nobody has any. I took notes, just a couple. One is, but like I would actually like to hear from you first if you have any questions yourselves. Otherwise, I'll just break the ice. Okay, then I'll just ask a question, I guess. But try to think about one yourself as well.
Yeah, please one, at least one, right?
Yeah, that would be very, very, very good. Okay, so my first question is about something that you said at the beginning. Miss Chichi, or Dr. Chichi, actually. So one of the things you said is that it's good to have a colorful dish or something like that, meaning that different colors correspond to different nutrients, right? So different vitamins, I guess, different. So my question is there any trend regarding which colors correspond to which vitamins or which nutrients? Is there any color that usually indicates certain types of nutrients, or not really?
Yeah, about the color is food is described how mineral or vitamin they have, like red, uh, orange, like yellow this is like rich with the vitamin D, A, etc. So how to say, why and nutritionists talk about we have to make a colorful colorful on our plate, because we it's mean you should eat food with the balance eating. It's mean you have the vegetable, you have the fruit, you have the protein, you have the carbs, you have the fat in our plate. So it's mean you have the um, you have um, many variants on your plate. It's not example now. Usually, the problem in the teenagers now, people teenager like to buy like fast food. It's just like pizza or spaghetti, not spaghetti, like hamburger is related with a ton of fat. It's not good for our healthy. It's delicious, but doesn't have the nutrient in food. So now is people didn't eat the variety of the food, like vegetable, like fruit or another carb or micronutrient like carb, protein, and fats. They didn't balance with that. Didn't eat the balance. It didn't eat the balanced nutrient, so it will affect for our health. Like maybe they will get a deficiency of the vitamin A, B, C, then and another. Example like me, I didn't like the all fish, so I can't smell the fish, and 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 then I got diagnosed that I have the deficiency the vitamin D, and it's really make me collapse. I think I never expect that I got sick. I think 2 years ago. I did because I'm the healthy person. I love sport. I do sport every day, and all colleagues know that I'm healthy. And then I collapsed and I hospitalized in the ICU, and and got diagnosed that vitamin D deficiency. I was shocked that I never believed that. And then the nutrition said, you didn't like the fish, you never eat fish, you didn't like to um, you never drink a supplement vitamin D, and now you get a deficiency vitamin D. After that, I tried to eat the balance with nutrition. I eat the fish, I eat standard of the nutrition give advice to me, so it's work. So I never have the problem with that. So even you have the deficiency vitamin, is someday your body will lack with that and give the serious healthy example like me. I got a coma for 5 hours. Yes, and it looked like I didn't believe it. Oh, my husband was crying about it. All colleagues tried to save me, and I lucky my husband tried to help me and call the colleague. They said, Chichi almost died. Chichi almost died. It's because the vitamin D affected with the uh, heart. So when I collapsed, I unconscious the my heart didn't contraction. So is the so I was lucky. My husband called colleague.
It's lagging. It froze. Everything froze on my side. Can you guys hear Miss Chichi?
Yes, completely.
You can hear her.
Yes.
Okay, now I can hear you as well. It froze on my side. Sorry.
Yeah. So I think we have to aware. Even we talk about you just have the deficiency vitamin D, A, B, C, but it's really it's really affected to your health. See? So don't make your body lack with the vitamins. So you have to aware with that. Even just like vitamin A, B, C, like that. It look like a simple, but it's serious. Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. I have a second question, actually. This is interesting. The second question is about diabetes that you mentioned. I read that there are many cases of diabetes type 2 in Indonesia. Is that connected to the diet? And if so, which aspects of the diet?
Yes, is relate with the bad diet because is relate with the metabolism of carbs. We know in Indonesia we eat a lot of carbs. We eat a lot like rice, like boiled rice, everything about the carbs. So we eat every time, 3 times in a day is about the carbs. Another way, if we a lot eat the carbs, suddenly your body will release the insulin hormones. It means insulin. If you eat the carbs, your blood will high, and insulin will release. And after in diabetes, insulin didn't work anymore. So your body can control the blood cost. So it means um, it's the risk factor for the diabetes because insulin didn't work anymore. So it looked like a resistant insulin. So now I think we should have to educate people, try to make eat low carb. It means if you have the breakfast like how to say, like fried rice with so we have to replace your breakfast with a healthy breakfast, maybe like juice, smoothie, like that. So we have to educate people. Eat the high carb is very dangerous for healthy. Maybe not now, but soon. Maybe when you get the 40, 50, and also if you have the history of the family, it will waiting you to get the diabetes because you're insulin resistant.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Chichi, very interesting. Any questions from the others?
No, for me.
No questions, come on. Miss Mega, do you have a question?
Yes.
Maybe because it's very clear, Miss Gigi.
Miss Mega, Mr. Risky. Belsink already said he has no questions. Do you have any question for Miss Chichi or Dr. Chichi?
Our Dr. Chichi doctor. Come on. Okay, so they give up, unfortunately. No questions. Mr. Wahyu actually start to join the class,
Nice.
but I think his internet connection is not really good because
Maybe. Yeah.
I already admit him for about like 2 times.
Oh yeah, maybe it's the
Yeah.
the internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. For the future, I mean, it's okay if you don't have questions. We won't force you. But in the future, if you can ask at least one question, it would be very nice. Because it's a good way to participate. If you didn't understand something, that's also a question you can ask. You know, if I don't know, you're like, I didn't understand what's the main message of this. I don't know, something like, even something that general, you can ask. So, Miss Chichi, if you had to tell us one thing, what would it be? What would be one advice? You know, even just something simple. It doesn't have to be a complicated question, but if you participate, it's very good for you as well to learn how to interact in these situations. So I mean, this is our first time doing this, so don't worry, but you know, in the future, just keep that in mind. And also, Ms. Chichi, I wanted to give you a little bit of feedback if you want that on the presentation. So very, very good on the structure, because you started with an introduction about yourself, and then an introduction on the topic in general, and then you went in more details. So that's very good. My advice would be regarding in things that maybe you could improve, regard 2 different things. One is the title, right? The title was something like, I think, if I'm not forgetting it, I think it was something like nutrition during COVID or something like that. Correct?
In the COVID-19 pandemic.
Right. Okay, so usually the title kind of should be what sums up what will happen in the presentation. And you did talk a lot about nutrition, but I think you also talked about other things as well. You gave a lot of advice regarding, for example, exercise, or how to wash your hands properly, social distancing, which is all very good stuff. It's all very important stuff that contributes to the health, like to health standards, especially during the pandemic. But then I don't know if I would call, if I would use the title of only nutrition, because you also talked about other things. So maybe you could mention that in the title, like nutrition and health advice, I don't know, something like that, during the COVID pandemic, something, you know, something like that, because that way it includes everything you said, not just nutrition, because I think there were other aspects of health that are very important that you said. And the second thing regards okay, so this is actually something that happens a lot in presentations. But my advice is, if you can, to use less words in the slides. Just usually, if you use keywords, You know, I know that it's easier. It helps. It helps. Okay, to put the sentences. It helps, especially when we're not super confident, maybe about the language or something. But by putting keywords, I think it becomes easier to read from the audience, because you see because it takes a little bit of time to read everything. So if you have the keywords, then people will see it immediately and understand what the main points are. And that way you won't read it. You won't read exactly the slide. It will be more dynamic as well, I think. So these are my two suggestions regarding presentation, but that's you did a very, very good job. Very interesting topic, very useful for all of us, and very, very good structure as well, with, you know, like introduction and then central part, etc. So nice, very good. Thank you.
Congratulations, Miss Cici.
Thank you, Miss Nancy. Thank you, guys.
Okay, now Mr. Belsing time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Belsing, are you ready?
Yes, we can.
So how long will your I thought you didn't have slides. You're surprising me now. I thought
Always
you said
full of surprise.
I thought you said you didn't have any slides, Mr. Belsink. Okay, I'm surprised now.
Yeah, because I thought the presentation was last week.
Ah, okay. All right. I see.
So hello everybody. For today, I want to tell you all about my favorite songwriters or artists. And my name is Belsink, and I like Japan. I like doing a lot of stuff like playing basketball, playing games, and reading books and watching anime, and then pretty much everything. So the first one is my favorite. My favorite artist is Lil Nas. So Lil Nas X is what should I say? Like, he's new at the music industries, but in maybe 3 years, he already became a superstar. So he known a lot in around the world, internationally, and I'm very amazed by that, because I think he's just popular in that moment, and then he will disappear for some reason, like some another artists. Like, it happens a lot in Indonesia when you are viral and then for some reason you vanished, like no one knows you again. And this is the list of my favorite song from Lil Nas X. The first one is Montero. Montero is a bit crucial song because of the music video is showing how he lives, like his sexual life. So he earned a medal for that music video. And then the second one is Industry Baby, which is his newest song, maybe for 1 month. And this song is going on top 50. Hey, wait. Okay. So this song is going to the top of top 50 Billboard and global for 1 month, more than 1 month, which is pretty impressive for me. And then Old Town Road, this was his first song that popular. Like everybody knows him because of this song. And then Holiday, and then Panini, maybe if you have heard about that. And a lot more. I listen to his song a lot. Second artist is Ed Sheeran, obviously. He's from British, and I like him. It's because in elementary school, he was so popular in Indonesia. The song is Perfect. Yeah, and because in elementary school, I like a girl, and then she liked this song, and then I started to like this song. So that's how I begin to like Ed Sheeran. And also I have a lot of his song in my playlist. One, for example, is Shape of You. A lot of you guys know this song maybe. And then Sing, this one is, I don't know. I don't think a lot of people know his song, Sing. And then Thinking Out Loud, everybody knows this. This is a sad song. And then I Don't Care with Justin Bieber. And then Galway Girl. I like this song because it kind of has a rap in it. And then Bruno Mars. I like him because of my dad. So in elementary school, I began to love music in elementary school, like in the first grade. So the chronology is the first time I got to school with my dad is using my dad's car. And in that car, my dad used to listen a lot of radio, which is 98.5, and then 102.2 is Prambors and Gen FM. So in those radio, they used to play a lot of Bruno Mars songs. So that's why I began to ask my dad what's the title of this song, and then he told me, and then the first song I love is Runaway Baby. This was like his first album. His song was in his first album. I forget the album name, but this is this one of his song. And then Talking to the Moon is on his first album too. And then Perm, this is the one word that I asked you, Miss Becky.
I remember.
Like 1 month ago. And then that's what I like is like his second album, the 24K Magic, and then Leave the Door Open. This one is, I begin to like it because I kind of like blues, R&B genre, and then he won a Grammy for this song with, I don't know, he was featuring with some guy, but I forgot his name. And then this song, I like this in junior high school. In junior high school, this song was so popular when I was your man because it was so romantic, and a lot of guys in my junior high school confess his feeling with singing this song. So that's why it was very popular back in the day. My next one is they were from Japan, Yoasobi. And Yoru ni Kakeru. Actually, this song is very interesting. Why? Because a lot of people in the world, most of all, is Japan's lover or anime watcher, or maybe the cool way to call it weeps, but that's not good to say to other people. Yoru ni Kakeru. This song is about depression, but the beats was like some hip hop in the club. Like it was so fun to hear the beats, so that's why this song is very popular. The beat, and then romance. Romance is because I started listening in the Spotify suggestion list, and I interested in this song, and I started to like this song. And then Monster, this is an OP from an anime, and the anime is I forget. Yeah, I forget. But the anime was good, and the song is amazing because this song tells us about a guy who tries to get together with the girl, but he can't because of some kind of things, some kind of problem. And then Haruka, this song is about daily girl life, yeah, in Japan actually. And then the last one is Sumika. Sumika is Japan too, and there's 3 of his later song I love about his Fiction. This was an OP in an anime, and then Lovers, same. This is an OP in an anime, and then Shake and Shake. This one is actually an OP in an anime, and I like the beat of this song. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Belsing.
Awesome.
Any questions?
Japan lover.
I know I forget to put some Indonesian musician, but I forget.
I love that you said weeb, and I was just talking about this the other day with my brother and a friend, because they kind of are as well. And we were mocking each other. Actually, they were mocking each other. They were saying, "Oh, you're such a weeb," because she had this Japanese song as a ringtone. But anyway. So I hadn't realized that actually it's an international word, so everybody uses that. But anyway, okay. So any questions, guys? Come on. Yes, Miss Tishi, come on.
Okay, I would like to ask Mr. Belsing about your favorite song. Yes, we have the same favorite song. I think I like the Ed Sheeran and Bruno Mars. So my question is, which song you like the most of the Bruno Mars, and why? Why do you like it?
I can't say what's the most so what I like the most, but I don't know, maybe When I Was Your Man. But I also like Perm. But you say what I like the most. I don't know. I don't. Maybe Perm. I know When I Was Your Man. Yeah, both of them because I like them.
Mashup of the two.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you, and thank you, Miss Chichi, for asking. Oh, so glad. It's very good if you practice that, because guys, if you go to seminars or courses or I don't know, conferences or whatever, you will need to know how to ask for more stuff, but also it's a good practice to see whether you understood what the other person said, or to ask for clarifications as well. Any other questions from the others? Or
Yeah,
from Mr.
Miss
Chicken.
Mega, probably Miss Mega, come on. Or Rizky, come on. We cannot hear your voice today. We didn't hear your voice today. Come on. Ah, Rizky want to say
Yes,
something.
yes, yes.
Yes.
No. Rizky, were you trying to say something?
You prank us? Oh no.
Yes, okay. He's unmuted again.
Menanyanya boleh pakai bahasa Indonesia, Mbak? Auta.
Miss Becky, he asked
Yes.
if he can use Indonesian to ask me.
Of course. And then we can help you seeing how to say that in English, of course.
Boleh.
Oke.
Thank you, Mr. Bas.
Tadi kan ada beberapa pemain lagu ya. Salah satunya yang Kabel Sing suka.
Nggak kedenger, putus.
Miss Putri disappeared. Now I'm gonna Google the translation.
So the translation is there is some of musicians in your presentation. So which you like the most? Which is you like the most?
Aha.
And then he gone.
No. I think it's the connection. He's probably coming back. I think. Oh, also, I think you're the organizer. I think you're the organizer as well. So you might need to accept people back. I have no idea how to do that. Okay, Rizky is back.
How to make you the organizer, Miss Big?
I don't know. I have never done it.
How to make you host?
Oh, okay, all right. But I also don't know how to let people in, but we'll discover that, I guess. Okay, so do you want to answer to Mr. Rizky's question?
Yes. So Rizky, jawabannya adalah susah juga ya. Bruno Mars mungkin. Aduh.
Bruno Mars?
Maybe for now is Yoasobi, but for long term, like from my elementary days till now, maybe Bruno Mars.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you know them, Rizky? Do you know the singers?
Jadi kalau untuk saat ini mungkin Yoasobi, kalau untuk mengingat dari masa lalu itu ke Bruno Mars, lebih ke Bruno Mars.
Do you know Bruno Mars, Rizky?
Okay.
I think it's lagging. Do you know him? Risky?
Yes.
Do you know who Bruno Mars is?
Uh, uh, no.
Oh, okay. So now Mr. Belsink is gonna take his ukulele and he's gonna sing for us.
So Bruno Mars, lagu Bruno Mars, yang itu tahu nggak ya?
You need to give us a concert now.
Talking to the moon.
When
I'm your
the
man.
moon, you know that?
Yeah, I know that. It's my favorite song.
Ya. Tahu nggak Rizky? Talking to the moon.
We can send you some links maybe to show you who it is. Miss Mega, one question from you as well. Come on.
Oh, I guess I'm so sorry because I'm not focused with the presentation because I'm focused with my assignment college.
Oh, no.
And I'm just listening to the presentation. Let's see the
Alright.
presentation.
So what's the essay about? What's your essay about?
What, pardon, can you repeat again?
Of course. So you said you are focused on your essay from college, right?
Yes.
So what's the title of the essay?
Not essay, but assignment.
Oh, assignment. Oh, okay. So what is the assignment about?
Can I? Oh my god. Okay. About can you about the Nahu in the
What is it?
Arabic?
Ah, okay.
Because my major is Arabic education.
Oh,
My subject.
okay. Awesome. So you can teach us as well.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Okay, I want to ask you a couple of questions, Mr. Belsink, as well. Then, so you mentioned the first singer. He like I've never seen him before. So, what kind of music does he do?
Lil Nas X, right?
Yeah.
Lil Nas, yeah. So his music is like hip hop with pop and with some country.
Mm.
If you like some
He's-
country, you can listen to no, I forgot. Wait. The Montero, maybe? Montero.
Mm.
And then Old Town Road. It was the most popular song from his career. And yeah, that's it. And from country is Old Town Road and Montero. And for hip hop / pop, you can listen to Industry Baby. But I suggest you don't watch the music video because it's a little bit crucial. And if you want to listen more about the pop, you can listen to his album.
Okay.
He has a lot of sad songs too at the end of his album. It's about his love story, his sexual problem, and it was pretty sad to hear. So I recommend you to.
Okay, all right. By the way, he's the one you said only did one famous song and then disappeared?
Yes. So in Indonesia, actually, there's a lot of kind of artists. So there's
I'll
artists
oh, sorry, go
who
ahead.
there's artists who make and he start to begin famous and keep going, and he keep famous, like not with just that song, but he keep famous. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, all right.
yeah, he's,
There is a very useful expression in English for the kind of for the artists that usually do one famous song that gets really famous, and then you never hear from them again, or like they just disappear. I'm just putting it in the chat. It's
yeah.
called one hit wonder.
I literally know this word, the sentence, but I forget.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
It's a very useful one for yeah, those, like, it basically means that they do one hit that gets very famous and then disappear.
I use
All
this a
right.
lot to talk about movies. Like, his
Mm.
movies is only one hit wonder.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard it from movies, but I did hear it from for regarding songs. Then one last question. In the song, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Yoruni
Veronica
Kakeru?
Kero, yes.
Okay, so you said it's about depression, but everyone likes it for the beat, right? So do you
Yeah.
think that people that like it realize that the words are about depression, or do you think they're ignoring the lyrics?
Actually, no, they're ignoring their lyrics, but because of TikTok, they start to search about the lyrics and they start to make meme of it. So like, the people who dance with this song is a psycho, some kind of like that. And then
Okay,
yeah,
that's a little bit, I don't know, mean, I guess.
yeah,
That's
some of
yeah.
which are not so good at
Mm,
managing some words, but
mm,
it is what it is. It happened in a lot in TikTok, and a lot of people is fighting each other because of anime, which is pretty terrible.
mm.
And but the song is sad, but the beat is amazing. So I don't know how to react. I just love it.
I I like sad songs the most, really, because personally, I like the sad ones more, because I don't know, they're deeper. I don't know, but it's personal taste anyway. But yeah, and also I really like songs that talk about mental health, because it's such an important topic that still needs more discussion in the world, I think. So yeah, maybe I'll listen to that as well. All right. Also, it's very funny because every time Mr. Belsink explains something about I don't know, whatever, something that he likes, he goes, yeah, so there is this girl I liked, and and that's why.
It's the boys. I don't know. All the boys. I think all the boys does
I
that.
know, it's funny. It's funny. Anyway, okay. So to sum up your presentation, so on certain aspects, it was the opposite of Miss Chichi, because you used very few words, just the keywords. And that's actually a good thing. I think there should be a good balance, though, you know, like between the number of, like, the content, and like it shouldn't be too much, too many, oh my gosh, I can't speak today. My brain has completely gone. Anyway, so yeah, very good on the use of keywords. And I noticed you try to use different effects as well. So that's good practice. My biggest suggestion would be, it's more about the graphics than anything else, but I would suggest you to try and center the you know, the text or the images Mostly because I think, I mean, of course, this was about a personal interest, but in general, if you try to center the text and the pictures and the content, it looks more professional, and it also capture the eye's attention better, because if, for example, a piece of text is like here and another one is like, you know, like if they're not balanced graphically, maybe one doesn't know where to look at. So if you try to center them in some way and make it more harmonic, it actually helps the audience as well. So that's my biggest suggestion. But very nicely done as well. Very good, guys, both of you. You did a great job.
Thank you.
I think today, like everyone has a very bad connection. We're all having trouble. But yeah, so very good. Do you have any comment on whether this kind of exercise was useful for you or not? I don't know. What do you think?
For me, I think it's useful and also fun and also challenging, and also maybe some new kind of challenge for us to talk publicly, and it was a great experience and I like it.
Okay, awesome. What about you, Miss Chichi? Now I feel bad every time I say Miss Chichi, because I should say Dr. Chichi.
Don't say, don't call Dr. Chichi. Usually it's look like a formal, so it just for my passion. But for friend, for colleagues, we just call Chichi. It's more close. It's nice. It's helpful because yeah, it's the first. I think it's not first time to present with English, but it was challenge me. But maybe the problem is yeah, it's not my languages, so it's difficult. I have to think what is the name in English, what the word is English. So maybe I was stuck with that. I have to remind about what the word in English. I have to think. The old presentation in English is really it was challenged me, but it's okay. Yeah, we have. Yeah, I need to learn more. Never stop to learn, because yeah. English is very helpful. So yeah, it's nice. Thank you, Miss Becky.
All right.
Nice.
All right, awesome. Yeah, actually, what you said about trying to recall the word and stuff, that's totally normal. And actually, the more you practice doing it, the more natural it will become, the easier it will become. And also, by trying to remember words, you do something called active recalling, or active recall, I think it's called. So you try to actively practice your memory as well. So that's very useful as well for the future, because the more you do that, the more you will remember those words. And yeah, so and the objective of this, besides, I mean, of course, practicing public speaking, is also to practice vocabulary in topics that are you know, amongst your interests, that is something that you need, or that you want to practice, because, you know, since we all have different interests, or I don't know, objectives in life, some things are more specific. So yeah, that's the idea anyway. All right. I guess we are done for today. What did I do? Okay. I guess we're done. Does anybody want to ask anything else? Say something?
So about the webinar, when did it will be held?
Okay, so I initially was thinking about the 1st of November. I don't know about the others though. I didn't discuss this with Miss Putri. I just put a random a random date on the calendar, really. I don't know, Miss Putri.
Yes, the first day, okay, the 1st of November, right? Means
For the
it's
webinar.
Monday. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
would
Monday.
that work? Yeah.
For me, it's all okay, but I don't know about their schedule.
Mm.
So at what time? Same?
We can, yeah, we can do the usual time, I guess.
Yeah, we can do that.
So
But yes. Yes, please. Do you want to say something, Mr. Belsing?
oh, so what will we do in the webinar?
Oh, it's the topic only you and Miss Chichi voted, so I guess I'm gonna use that topic. Let me check again, but I think you voted. Yes, you voted creating long-term habits, right? So I guess we can do it about that, since the others haven't voted, so who comes first chooses first, I guess. Yeah, would that work for you?
So we talk about long-term habit or
About strategies to let's say improve consistency when you want to create long-term habits. This is useful for learning, for other things as well. But like for learning as well, I'll show you a few strategies that you can use within the group as well, and just general tips about that kind of stuff, I guess. And then we can have a Q&A at the end. And yeah, that was the idea, but of course we are on time to change it if you want to change it.
so we are the one who explain it to you or you explain it to us?
Oh no, I will explain it to you.
Because I thought we are the one who explain to you.
I mean, we
It's not
could
like-
if you want.
Oh no. I'm okay with it.
You
Because I
can join
actually
me. You can join me, Mr. Belsink, if you'd like to share.
No, thank you. The day I already explained enough. I think I'll do it later, 1 month later. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, maybe we can have a space in which we also share different strategies, because probably we have different ones. We can do that to make it more interactive as well. Yeah, so all right. Also, we are going to have the first episode of the podcast soon. Miss Mega, did you talk to Mr. Agnes, or did he disappear again?
Because Mr. Agnes didn't reply my message.
Oh, he sent you a message.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. So then maybe we can soon discuss on what day we can produce it. We should think about a deadline. All right. Cool. Yeah, I guess I wanted to say something, but I forgot. So let's just leave it at that. All right. By the way, I will update the schedule for next month. I still haven't. I'm so sorry, but I'm super busy with my thesis because it's the last period, and I have to finish so many things, and it's taking a lot of my time. I submitted the official request yesterday, and now it's going to be very, very intense. So, but I will do it before the month starts, so you have an idea of the topics. Okay, so anything else?
So,
Putri?
anything else? For me, no, because I actually didn't hear anything because it was freezing before. So,
Oh, no.
yeah. So, yeah, webinar on Monday at 7. So I will remind again on the chat group, and also we can also put some information in the Discord
Yeah.
chat. Okay. Okay, then thank you very much for your time, Ms. Cici, Mr. Belsing, Ms. Megan, Mr. Rizky. Sorry. Because my internet connection is not really good. I don't know if you can hear me very well, but we're gonna see you again on Monday, and Tuesday still a usual class, right? Tuesday and Thursday. We just add Monday for the webinar. Okay. So, oh yeah, by the way, Miss Becky, the webinar it's open for anyone else or only for our class?
Yeah, we can do that.
You know,
Yeah,
like
I think
public.
Yeah, I think it makes sense if we do it like that, because that way, I mean, that's the difference, I guess, between the webinar and and all the other lessons.
Okay,
We can invite other people as well, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Miss Becky, if you don't mind, if you want to public the webinar, we can do it on November, but 8th of November. Okay, so
I have,
like from Instagram, or we inviting some of our friends.
Putri, I
Okay, so
didn't hear a
I
word.
will chat you. I will
Yeah,
chat
because-
you.
Yeah, because I can't hear you right now. It's lagging so much.
I'll chat you, or we can talk in Discord, okay, about the time and the date.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay then. So yeah, I'm so sorry about the internet connection. It's really poor now. My internet connection, especially as a host. So thank you very much for your time, your day, and your presentation, both for both of you, Mr. Belsing and Ms. Cici. It's really awesome, and we are grateful that we have all of you. So we meet again. Probably I will talk to you about the date of.
Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, guys, I think she's having some internet problems.
Okay. So I have to stop now. I have to end the class now. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day, and bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.